Good morning from the Bear Cave. We're going to be talking about Olympics today. Stay tuned. Let's do it. What's up, guys? It's Big Bear 77 back at you with another video. And it's a good morning from the Bear Cave. And this morning I'm drinking Powerade Zero, almost gone. I haven't been feeling good, so, drinking some Powerade. But anyways, it's Powerade Zero. I'm allowed to have this on my weight loss journey because it is sugar-free and it has less than 1 carb. So that's awesome. But anyways, guys, let's get into what we're going to talk about today, and that's the Olympics. I've been enjoying myself. I hope you guys have too. Let me know down below if you've been enjoying the Olympics also. Let me know what your favorite event is in the Olympics. I would love to hear from you guys about that especially, and let's have a conversation. Now, let's talk about what we've seen in this Olympics. We've had heartbreak, serious heartbreak. We've had triumph where we're just cheering on our favorites. We've also seen some stories that really touch our hearts and teared us up. So we've seen like all kinds of things going on, and that's been awesome. Hearing about some of these athletes and where they came from and what they're doing, and we got to see some people, step up for their countries, and you got to cheer on the underdog sometimes, and I love cheering on the underdog sometimes, so that's pretty cool. But one of the victories that I loved really bad is, well, you guys will see the preview here in just a second, was Shaun White's run. In fact, let's go ahead and watch a clip for my reaction during Shaun White's run. Let's go. Roll it, guys. He may have done it. That was a beautiful run. And he knows it. Yes! Gold medal! Shaun's done it. 97.75. Your gold medalist. Right there, baby. Right there. Let me point it at the much needed celebration there. He's done it. Now that was awesome, right? It was exciting for me because Shaun White, 2002, I was watching the X Games, and this red hair, curly hair, long hair kid shows up on the scene, and that's Shaun White. Goes on to had a great time that X Games. And I was not a huge fan of snowboarding at the time. I watched it from time to time, and I thought it was pretty cool. It was decent. But I wasn't like a fan that watched every time it was on. I didn't have to stand in front of the TV. But that day changed my life as far as it comes to snowboarding. I had been on many snowboarding trips, and it was just whatever, And I've seen snowboarding competitions, whatever. That day, Shaun White helped me become a fan of snowboarding, and especially the half pipe. And later, I became a fan of another one too, and I'll be talking about that in a second. But it was awesome to see him on the snowboard, and I didn't just become a fan of snowboarding that day. I became a fan of Shaun White's. I became a huge fan of Shaun White's, and I've watched his career as it's progressed. I've seen his defeats. I've seen his victories. I've seen him win gold at the Olympics. I see him not even podium at Sochi. I've seen the injury that he suffered, and the triumphant return this year, where he did take gold, as you know by the reaction. But that run, when he came on that run, the run right before that, I believe it was he kind of hit the ground a little bit, and it took away all those points, and it was just terrible. He comes back, does it, lands the double. Everything just worked out perfectly for him, and and the run before his that scored that 90, I think it was 96 or something like that. You're like, wow, that's a high score. Can Shaun White do it? Can Shaun White pull the rabbit out of the hat, per se? And he did. And that's what made it so awesome. And I got excited, as you saw by the clip. And Shaun White, congratulations. If you never get on a snowboard again, thank you for making me a fan. Thank you for the memories you have given me as a fan. I have nothing but respect for you. Now, he did tell reporters that it's not over. But he didn't say nothing about snowboarding. But he said summer games are coming up, so I don't know what he meant by that. We'll just have to wait and see. But also we saw a little bit of a change of pace over on the women's side of the half pipe, as Chloe Kim, from the United States of America, snowboarding for the red, white, and blue. Her nationality is with Korea too. I think her dad was from Korea, dad and mom. So she said both sides could be proud of her on her runs. And I know as an American I am. She took gold. 17-year-old girl was able to take gold. And I can't wait to see the rest of her career, because I'm now a fan of hers too. And I'll be watching her just like I did with Shaun White, because what she did was beautiful. It had me excited too. I didn't record that reaction, unfortunately, but that was pretty awesome too. Also, I wanted to stick to snowboarding real quick. Snowboarding Supercross. I heard one commentator say it was like NASCAR, but on snowboards. That's pretty much what it was. It's been controversial. Some people say it doesn't belong in the Olympics. It's more of an extreme sport. I'm glad they brought it to the Olympics, and I'm glad it's there. It's about 6 snowboarders going at once, and they're racing each other to the finish line. And you see crashes, you see all that stuff going on, and it's awesome. And we did have one woman who had a shot to get gold, and she's pretty good on the snowboard. I think her name's Jacob Ellis. Yeah, that's it. She got to the finals, but she fell short. There were some good snowboarders with her in that finals, and she did fall short. Unfortunate for her, because I believe this is her last Olympics, her last shot probably, and that's unfortunate. And but she's fallen short before, and I believe it was Sochi. She fell on that final stretch, I think it was, and so we've seen this heartbreak for her before. Now, before I get out of here real quick, I want to address on the hockey. Women's hockey, I'm excited. They did fall to Canada by 1 point. 4 years ago, Canada knocked them out of the gold medal round. We took silver. This one did not count towards that. They pretty much in the semifinals. But most likely it's setting up for Canada, USA again. That was a good hockey game. I believe the gold medal game is going to be just as good, if not better. But USA, come on, let's take it home. In the guys' hockey, I did want to address on this. NHL made the decision that the NHL players were not going to be participating. I think it evened things out. It made me think, what if they did that for the Summer Olympics with the NBA? I mean, Team USA would look totally different, just like it does in hockey. And we struggled, but taking on Russia, we're into the elimination rounds no matter what. Basically, if they beat the Russian athletes who are flying under the Olympic banner this year, if they beat them, they will go in as the winner of their seed and get, I guess, that first round bye or whatever it is. So go Team USA, beat Russia, and but it looks so totally different. But it's cool seeing some of these guys that would never got a shot in the first place finally get a shot at the Olympics in hockey, right? Yeah. Okay, guys, we're gonna get on out of here. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe. I know I was just talking about Olympics, so if you're not an Olympic fan, you probably didn't even watch. You may have just commented. That's great too. Thank you guys for the comments, the likes, all that good stuff. But let's conversate down in the bottom what you thought of the Olympics. And there's more Olympics to go. It's not over, guys. It's not over. So I'm excited about that. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna get on out of here. This is Big Bear signing out. Peace.